Hi, super welcome to today's video. So my name is Yemi Badmo. So we're going to get started with this right away. Now, I'm going to show you how you can generate 1 million in 30 minutes. Now, this video is basically about how you can use 30 minutes, just 30 minutes of thinking to generate ideas that will help you make 1M, right? Now, but before I get into it, let me quickly explain what we're trying to do here. Now, sometimes this may not be exactly about 1 million naira, right? It may just be about you generating the money you need for something. For instance, you want to buy a course, and you don't have the money to buy the course. The first thing you should say is, how can I get the money, right? Not, I don't have the money, right? Because if the course is going to change your life, then you probably want your life to be changed, except you are satisfied with the way you are. If you are not, you probably want your life to be changed. If you want your life to be changed, then you question yourself and say, how can I get the money? Now, if that's the question that comes to your mind, then you are halfway there. So you ask yourself the question and you make a proper diagnosis of how you can get the money, right? So today we're going to do exactly that, right? And we'll get into it. Now, before I get into it, also let me say this, that just like the scripture says that, as in water the face of a man answers to a man, so the heart of a man answers to him. It's also important that even when you look in the mirror and you see yourself, when you also think of certain things in your mind or in your heart, your thoughts become you, right? This is not some motivational speech. This is really what happens. Okay, as a man thinketh the way, that's the way he is. If you think you can do it, you will do it. If you think you cannot do it, you will not do it. If you think you can do it, it may take you ages to do it, but you eventually do it. If you think you cannot do it, then you will never be able to do it. So that's why I want to show you how you can generate this ones. Now, look at this paper I have here, right? Now, if you can see this clearly, if you can't see it, it says how to generate 1M in 30 minutes, right? And this is it, right? And you can see this is it. So how do you do this? Now, say you want to generate 1M, you take a plain sheet of paper like this, and you lock yourself in a room, close the doors, put on the fan so you can have air, close the windows and all those things, and lock the door from inside so that nobody will come to distract you. And you sit with a paper as big as this, and then a pen, and then you write here and here, write it and fill it up, right? Every idea comes to mind, just keep writing it and fill it up. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And once I'm done filling it, I'll come back and show you that I have filled mine up. So by the time I fill this up, I'll be able to generate the idea. At least one of the ideas here will make me 1M, right? So that's how to generate a 1M idea in 30 minutes, in just 30 minutes. So this says how to generate 1M in 30 minutes, and that's really what it says. So let's get to it. I'll write mine. You can also write yours. Let's get to it now. Okay, awesome. So here's mine, right? So you can take a look at it. If you can see clearly, I hope you can, right? You can see it. Yep. Yeah, you can see it. Now, this is the first part, and then this is the second part. You can see the second part as well, right? So basically, I took 16 minutes to write all of this. Now, all of these ideas are not things I would use, right? I could just basically pick one of them and use. Now, I wrote these things, and come to think of it, one of them just jumped up to me and said, okay, I can do this, right? So I've picked one of those things and I'm going to use it, right? So I'll generate 1M in 30 minutes. You see, in less than 30 minutes, I did this. Now, it doesn't mean you should do yours in less than 30 minutes. You can do yours in an hour. You can do yours in 30 minutes. You can do yours in 20 minutes. You can do yours in 15 minutes, just like I did. But what is important is that write out all those things, whether they seem foolish or they seem possible, just write them out. Write them all out. And once you are done writing them all out, then think through them and pick one or two or three or four or five, and then stream down to from 5 to 1. So eventually you get one of the ideas and you run with it. Now, if it's just 30K you want to generate, you can do this. If it's just 10K you want to generate, you can do this. If it's 5 million you want to generate, you can do this. As long as you think it's possible, you can do it. Now, I'm not this aspire to perspire who tells you go and do this and then look at you've never generated 100K before. You want to generate 1M in a month. It may be very hard, right? It may almost be impossible. But if you generated 50K before and you find it very, very hard to generate 100K, I've tried everything and you can't find this, you may write this kind of thing down and it will help you, right? So basically, there is a work. When you aspire to anything, there is work to be done. So I promise you sincerely and in all honesty, if you do this, you will get the money you need to get. Now, I offer lifetime mentorship to people who are serious-minded. So if you are interested in my lifetime mentorship, there's a click below, there's a button below, you can click it, you watch a pre-sale, and then if you are interested, you click the button and then follow the prompts to see if you can get to be part of my lifetime mentorship. So if you like this video, please do well to comment under it, do well to share it, and do well to subscribe, right? Please subscribe, share it, comment on it, even like it as well. It's very important to me. Thank you so much, and peace out.